Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We are all systems go. My name's Sean, and I'm leading this session today, and we are playing a Blades in the Dark. Woo!
Woo.
And my three
Woo.
players. You'll notice only I'm excited. With pain. Not even close. They usually roll sixes and inflict mental pain on me. But we have Abby, Logan, and Sarah joining us tonight as the three lovely members of Foxfire. And they had just finished a heist against Madame Teslin and the Mending Heart, her boudoir. And they had stolen back some important documents to blackmail a noble member who had been sort of giving them trouble, as well as they stole Madame Teslin herself. They stole her logbook and sort of record keeping and finances, but it was encoded. So we'll see if they can figure that out. But otherwise, you guys are free to do whatever you want. I think I mentioned there's an assassin that seems to be running around recently.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Skurlock has been sniffing at your trails.
Grace, the
and
famed assassin.
Do we have
Grace,
trails,
the famed
Sean? I don't
assassin.
know.
Usually
That's
you do.
higher grace
And
to
now
kill
you've pissed
Skurlock.
Madame Teslin off twice in two different ways, so we'll see how that works out. And I believe
She doesn't know it was
that...
us. It's not like we left a letter or anything.
Oh, yeah, we have that. We should... Okay.
Well, real quick, and I believe that Sylph had wanted to gift
Yes.
some roses she'd picked up to a certain special someone.
Yeah, I have a whole thing. But I wanted to...
Which special someone? You have two.
Only one matters,
like
because
to
I'm
bring up.
obsessed, Sean.
So mean.
We can do that first. Did you mention the ghost field map thing, though? Because we also have that.
Yes,
and my notes are very excited about it.
So the demon who has kind of Duchess owes the demon, requested a map from the gondoliers, specifically.
My notes specifically say ghost field map, locuses of power, OMG, special stone artifact shaped like teardrop. So yes. I was excited.
Sylph was like, I don't even know about this and I'm excited.
Duchess was like, it was told to me and I've already forgot.
Classic.
It's dangerous. The demon said you didn't have a short time limit, but you couldn't dilly-dally forever.
Yeah.
So you can't put it on.
I don't dilly-dally. I just dilly.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Well, I'll dilly over here alone.
Well, we're going to dally. So.
We're going to dally.
And you can be over there doing your thing. I don't even want to say it. Okay.
Right. Let's find out about Rain and these roses.
All right. Okay, Sean. So what I want to do is I want to go to the Doskvol grocery store.
Okay, so the market. You want to go to the marketplace?
Yep. And I want to purchase all of the things required for making a nice meal.
Okay.
One
so
meal.
You're going, maybe to a slightly more upscale area. Okay. And you're buying some nice ingredients. Okay. Let's say you go to Charter Hall, maybe, or actually, Barrow Cleft probably has good fresh ingredients too.
Have we haven't done much in Barrow Cleft?
That's where we got the grandma.
That's where you got the grandma.
Yeah, but we haven't done much there.
And I'm still mad that we lost her.
I know.
I had to give her up. Yeah. So, but I think that's the only thing you've done in Barrow Cleft. But it's known as to have one of the best marketplaces in the city.
Perfect.
But criminal types draw a lot of attention if you try to acquire an asset. But that's beside the point. So you're browsing the market. You see people hawking their wares. You see a lot of the regular grub, rat meat, eel meat, various mushrooms and such. And then you see there are also some finer areas that have fancier things like fresh seafood, as well as chicken and even some special stalls that have like the different alcohols and liquors distilled from both cheap and fine products.
Okay, does wine exist?
Wine does exist.
Okay, I'll get a nice bottle of wine. I'll get some seafood and some assorted sea veg.
And assorted sea veggies. Okay.
And then I would also like to find...
Do you know how to cook?
No, that's my next thing. I need to find somebody to cook all of this.
To cook it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like it might be a consort role.
So the problem, I think Sylph can cook. I feel
like Echo was like, so you're making a seafood dinner.
Oh, you want to help me?
I feel like I don't know. I know how to cook, but I know the things required because
I think
on a pirate ship,
if you actually want to help, like I think Sylph knows how to cook theoretically, but the problem is that she wants it to be like hot and ready when she shows up, and that can't happen if she's gone and supposed to be doing the cooking. So there's some like timing issues.
Yeah, I'll tag team with you here.
So you need someone to cook it and then leave.
Yeah, I mean, you can dress up as a server.
Echo's like...
Those bonds of companionship are being strained.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can just leave. I know, Echo, you love to be in disguise, so I thought it might be fun. But if not, that's fine.
Only if you're tricking someone to get something from them. Otherwise, it's no fun.
Fair.
Yeah, okay. So I'll help you.
Okay, great.
Does Echo know how to cook?
Echo knows
how to cook ship cooking.
Yeah.
The finest cuisine around.
And she worked at an inn. Remember at the very beginning when she just got there, Klarna, she worked at the inn, so she has...
She may be no hearty, but not fancy fare.
Correct.
I mean, I haven't really... It's fine. It'll be good. I believe in you. Just don't overcook this fish.
Duchess will just be in there critiquing
it's expensive.
it the whole time.
Not helping. Just like, I think you should move that off the burner.
And
like, you're really going to serve eel?
She's just like pirate swearing the whole time.
I love it.
Okay. So, you are setting this all up. Where are you setting this up?
Okay, I want to get like a little... like wrought iron small circular table with 2 chairs and like put it next to one of the canals, like in a nicely lit little area.
So you're just commandeering a random space of Doskvol.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Sure. Where?
Because she's been banned from the gondola.
Where?
I think, yeah. I mean, Doskvol's a tight place.
I mean, I probably like on the south end of Six Towers.
The south end of Six Towers.
Like, yeah, close to Night Market.
Okay.
But not in Night Market.
So maybe the Bluecoats don't care enough to mess with that. All right. So you've set up this little scene.
Yeah. And I put these roses in a nice vase, and I like make sure that they look great. I'll leave them there.
Okay. Have you smelled the roses at all?
No, I don't like that question.
And how much do you think you handled them?
I'm gonna go. You guys have a good time.
You can leave your own date.
I think I did ask you if they smelled like roses.
I think you did.
And you said yes.
Said yes.
Yes. And I also went through each of them individually and inspected them closely in detail.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to roll a fortune roll with what's your finesse?
3.
With 3 dice.
Okay.
Okay. So
I didn't. That wasn't my roll.
That wasn't?
No.
That was proud.
It's the same, but that's fine.
Almost exactly the same. Okay. You let's see. You're through all the handling of the roses, I think this is so much fun. Okay, so
You're in trouble.
how badly you're like getting a bad vibe from these roses
Oh.
for sure, but like they are still like beautiful, amazing roses.
Okay.
Do
I have like
that Sylph, or
what kind of a bad vibe?
you know what? Yeah, you've never handled roses, and you're like, maybe I'm allergic to roses because you like were kind of smelling them, and it felt like your throat was closing up a little bit. It was hard to breathe, and then your fingers were kind of itchy from handling them.
Okay, well, I'll take these roses to Duchess. I'm like, Duchess, you are a woman of many tastes.
Exquisite.
Do these roses seem like roses? I think I might be allergic. I'm like,
how unfortunate. Okay.
Is that Duchess's voice now?
Duchess. I've taken up smoking, darling.
She's gone to jail how many times?
I'm a hardened criminal. Duchess has been around roses once or twice, right?
Probably of the group, you have probably seen and been around roses before.
Ain't got no flowers on the ocean. Sorry.
They look like roses, and you can smell even from here. I mean, they smell like roses too.
They just seem like roses. What are you?
Okay.
You're allergic to them?
I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go to Stev. I'll be back if Stev thinks this is weird.
If you think they're poisoned, maybe ask Vinny. He's a good
Vinny,
friend of mine.
I thought Vinny just blew things up.
Yeah, but he also dabbles with poisonous roses. He's a hopeless romantic.
Okay, well,
Here, let me switch into my alter ego.
I'll check with Vinny.
That just
after
turns
Stev.
around. It's Vinny.
Stev, hey, what's up?
Stev. Oh, I'm Stev.
You are Stev.
That would be you.
Stev is like, what can I do for you?
Hey, Stev, I think I'm allergic to roses. Can you test me for allergies?
Stev, what is Stev's? He's an roll 3 fortune die.
Okay.
It's an elite tier 2. Stev says, allergies are made up and fake, so I don't know what you're talking about.
He only deals in physical wounds.
Allergies would
not
be
allergies.
Secondly, a rose is a rose is a rose. So
I'm getting conflicting information stuff.
You're fine.
Okay.
Just shove him in Stev's face. Stev.
Okay.
Stev is not helpful.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Vinny.
You're muted.
To clear his throat, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, Vinny. Where is he?
Where does Vinny live in his downtime? Scotland, right?
He's Scott. I think he owns a flower shop. And it's a front so that he can buy fertilizer to make explosives. So he doesn't actually know much about flowers, but
Yeah.
he works in a flower shop.
Great.
Wow. Okay. So you visit Stev,
Vinny.
someone.
What does Vinny sound like?
He's
He's
New
like,
Yorker.
"Oh, Sylph, what are you doing here?"
Vinny, I know you know about poisons, I guess. Duchess said. I don't know. You haven't really done that before.
Yeah, like bodily poisons, explosives. and
I'm
such.
either allergic to this rose or it's a
Bloodstream
deathly poison. So
explosives.
you
Force poisons. That's
Can
what
you-
I call explosives.
can you determine if this rose is a blunt force poison?
Can he make a roll or?
Yeah, I
just gonna
guess.
make up his
What's
answer.
his Oh man, what would that be? So it depends. I mean, he could study them
Like
for
study
you.
or tinker?
He could maybe, yeah. Tinker's devices or mechanisms.
Study is
I would
good.
say he could study, or you could roll fortune die equal to tier, so you'd be tier 2.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna can I roll where just you can see Sean so that Abby has to trust my answer either way?
Oh, I like that. I don't know if it's possible, but you could just do a DM
Can
roll.
whisper rolls somehow.
Is it WR?
No, if you do it's like GR, I think. /GR will roll.
Oh yeah, /GR. I guess I'd be able to see it.
Yeah, you should be able to see it.
Okay. So, you asked him if they were poisonous.
Yeah.
I think he's like, and you can correct me, Sean. He's like, I don't think they're poisonous, but there's something not right with them. They're the wrong color.
What do you mean they're red?
No. These are crimson. Roses are red. Violets are blue. You know how it goes. That's not roses are crimson. That's too many syllables.
Okay, well, do you think...
Oh, you're gonna give them to somebody you don't like? I think that would work perfectly.
No. Okay, well, okay, that's fine.
And you mean maybe give them to someone
She
you do
goes
like.
to
Just
Poppy.
keep a good eye on them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe shove them in their face when you see them, and then take them away. See if they get a rash.
See what
or something.
happens.
Okay. Great. Thanks, Vinny.
You wanna
Surprisingly,
buy
you were the
something?
most helpful. What do you have?
I got some plastic explosive, eel explosive.
Do you got any of that ghost explosive that I can blow up with my mind?
Oh, I forgot about that. You're a freaky girl. I don't know if I got any of that at the moment.
Oh, I'm good though, thanks.
Best quote of the day. You won for your girl.
They're all freaky girls. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Vinny. Okay,
No
I'm gonna.
problem.
These roses, you've
Anytime.
taken them around town.
I'm putting the. They've been on an adventure. I think I took one of them that I threw out around and showed it to people. So the ones are still pristine.
Okay.
I'm still gonna put them on the table.
Okay. Sure.
Slide them away from the food.
Yeah. They'll be in the center of the table, not to be touched, not to be smelled, just to be looked at.
They're under glass.
Yeah.
I feel like when you come back, you just hear like pirate shanties from the kitchen.
Not just screaming, "No, you're burning it!"
That's how we always made it. It's perfect.
Did you even
The dark
put
brown
shelves on a
crust gives
boat?
it flavor.
This is what blackened means, right?
Blackened eel coming up. It's
right.
Perfect.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna leave that.
This is now a
Trust
cooking
the
RPG.
system. And go to Muse, and hopefully Rain will not be busy.
Well, you know that she sings usually nightly, like nightly. It's always night. In the evening times. And but not every day. So you could probably just pick an off day.
Perfect.
So you know when she has time off. And she's usually around and about. So you arrive at Muse.
Yeah.
And Amaris, of course, hanging out behind the bar, per usual.
Yep.
She lives there.
Hey, Amaris. What's up?
Hey, Sylph. A long time no see.
Not that
What's
long.
got you? Well, we used to see each other like every day, so.
Okay, that's fair.
What can I help you with?
I'm looking for Rain, as per usual.
Oh, yeah. She's, You got some special plans tonight?
You might say that.
Oh, okay. Well, she's probably just, in the back. Let me go grab her for you.
Okay,
See if she's
thank
in the
you.
room or not. Do I need to tell her to dress up fancy like?
If she wants.
Oh, she's gonna want to. Don't worry. All right, Amaris leaves, runs into the back real quick, and is out just a little bit later. And she says, "Okay, just give it like, I want to say 5 minutes. It's probably gonna take 10.
All
She's
right.
a little
If
slow
she's
on
if
it.
she's changing, I'll just run and change myself. Gotta meet expectations. I'll be right back.
Okay." All right. So, in 10 minutes' time, Rain comes out, gussied up, looking beautiful, red hair, bouncy and curly, dress, dark velvet, to the floor, long side
Side slit thing.
side slit up
Yeah.
thigh, deep V-cut neckline.
Wow.
She's wearing your necklace and earrings
Nice.
that you gave her. Where she comes out and sees you, and she says, "Oh, Sylph, it's Amars told me you wanted to take me on a little date or something. I was just so excited. Come on, let's go. I can barely contain myself." And she kind of like runs over to you, of course. I think Rain's taller than you.
Probably. I don't think Sylph is that tall.
You don't
And
think
Rain
Sylph's that
probably
tall?
wears heels, and Sylph does
Oh,
not
all
wear
the time.
heels.
So Rain is just like a head taller than you, but she's like bends down, gives you a hug, and kind of like leaves her hand on your shoulder for a bit before, I think, kind of linking arms with you. And she's kind of like, "Well, let's
Great.
go. Lead the way."
Yeah, I'll take her on a nice walk around the canals up through Six Towers and kind of do like a loop through the nicer parts of Six Towers to like see the lights and stuff.
There aren't really many nicer spots.
It's whatever the nicer part is. If it's along the canal, I'll take that, but
I think it's along the canal. Maybe you make a detour around to the famous restaurant that's in Six Towers, and she gets a little excited. She's like, "Oh, are we eating over here tonight?"
No, I have something more special planned.
But you've got something even more special planned. So
Has
gets
she
even
ever
more
dined
excited.
on the Shattered Islands cuisine?
This was a mistake.
But you detour back to your setup.
Yeah.
Cozy, quaint, some candles,
Yeah.
roses, and steaming piles of food. Okay. And she looks at you, Sylph, and she's like, "Just for us?"
Just for us.
"Oh, you're so sweet." She plants a kiss on your cheek
Aw.
before sitting down and saying, "Well, what's on the menu today?"
Let's see, we've got...
You've got
A whisper from above.
your memory of Echo telling you what she was gonna make out of the food you bought enters your brain. You've got fricassee of
We've got blackened eel.
eel and sea vegetables. You have let's see, roasted mushrooms a la Shattered Isles.
Okay.
You got eel's breath consomme. You've got
maybe like a goat's milk sauce
Foie
or something.
gras of rat. Specially fattened.
Cook was very serious on the ship. He took meal terms very seriously.
It's all these fancy terms, but it does not look that fancy. He thought maybe a little highly of himself. Okay, so.
And then I will uncork
dig
this
in.
wine and pour a nice glass. And
Okay, nice glass.
you gotta dig in when the food is as hot as possible. That's my MO.
Of course, yeah. Rain seems excited. She gives you, I guess you'll do a little toast, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
And dig in. She's kind of
I'll be like,
picking at
before we start eating, I'm like, the girls put a lot of effort into this, so I hope it's good. We'll see.
Do we want to roll a fate die?
Yeah, we should.
Wait,
really
now the
want
question is, how much wine did she have before she ate?
I think she just had a sip
Yeah,
or two.
Darn.
How
And-
close is she sitting to the roses?
Are the roses? What's up with the roses?
They're on the table, in the
They're
middle,
on the table.
as the centerpiece, not to be touched.
Okay.
Just looking through them.
Sounds like a fate die.
Okay, yes. So, Rain has not messed with the roses
Okay.
at all. And, okay, is kind of, like I said, picking at the food, very small bites, while she looks at you kind of very intently. And I think, the meal progresses just fine. You'll make kind of small talk. She tells you about some of her shows, how Muse is working out. Before I think it's winding down a little bit, and Rain is like, so, why are we really here? And she's kind of like leaning in over towards you.
What do you mean, why are we really here? I like you, and I know you like nice things, so I try to give you nice things.
So sweet. And I know I was hungry, and you see her plate, like I said, it's still mostly full.
Yeah.
And she kind of leans in again, and she's like, but I think I'm hungry, different kind of snack.
How much can we embarrass Logan?
What is I can go run to the market if there's something else you want.
Sylph's not actually that oblivious, is she?
Probably. I mean, when
Probably?
it comes to Rain, like she's, yeah.
Okay. Rain laughs a little bit before pulling back, and she kind of like gives you a little bop on the nose with her perfectly manicured nails, like blood red fingernails. And she laughs, and she says, well, I thought it was worth a try, but did you have anything else planned for tonight?
What was worth a try?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry. We'll get there eventually. It was a lovely dinner.
Okay.
You hear
that's
two
good.
face palms in the distance.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take her back to Muse.
Okay. Yeah. So she doesn't make any other moves, and you just kind of keep talking casually, enjoying each other's company. A little tipsy, maybe from the wine.
Can Duchess and Echo run ahead to Muse?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're meandering.
I
They're
mean, it's
like
a long,
going
it's
for
like
the
a long
scenic
dinner.
route.
Perfect. Well, I think that we see them headed in the direction of Muse, and we'll run there, and then we'll frantically come in and be like, Amaris, you have to lock up shop. Do not let Rain back into this building.
What? Amaris is like, what are you talking about, Duchess? I can't not let Rain back in the building.
No, you have to not let her back in. Our friend
Why?
is horribly incompetent when it comes to reading social cues, so she's about to drop Rain back off instead of taking their evening elsewhere. And if it's locked up, Rain will have an excuse to say, well, I guess you have to take me home.
This
Amaris
is
There's
for
does
love.
give this
There's
some
a
thought.
camaraderie in our group that you don't understand, but it transcends this game system.
Game system? What game system?
We're like, just put the closed sign on. You know, you don't actually have to close up for real. Just pretend you're closed.
She lives here.
Echo holds
Doesn't
up a
matter
closed
if it's closed.
sign.
You don't even have to put the sign, just bar the door, and she'll be like, oh no, it's broken.
Okay, I'll think of something. You go, just go. I'll think of something. I'll make sure Rain has a good excuse to try and make her way home with Sylph.
Except she
Okay.
can't come to our home.
Yeah, make her wear this blindfold if she wants to go home.
Ooh, okay. Oh. All right. So-
Are the roses still on the table, or did
No,
guys
they
take
they
them?
are left on the table.
Okay.
They're still on the table. Okay, and so you make it back to Muse, and as you're getting close to there, you see Amaris kind of run out, and she's like, "Oh, Rain, I'm so sorry, but there was a little bit of a problem with the building, and so they're worried about the construction above your room, so we've had to block it off. And you know how crowded things have been lately. There's just no room anywhere. Is it possible you could get find somewhere else to stay for the night?" And Rain's like, "Oh yeah, always knew that roof was just so old and just unsteady. It's the ceiling just it was already bowing in and everything. Please, Sylph, can I stay with you for the night?"
Yeah, of course. What's mine is yours, Rain. Whatever I can do to make you happy.
Oh God.
Duchess is in a corner and she like coughs at Amaris and points to the blindfold like
Amaris like winks at Duchess and is like, "Oh, and I think there was a special request that you needed to wear this.
your eye doctor called. They said wear this.
Your local eye doctor. Allergies don't exist, but eye doctors do. Okay, and
Well, Rain, we don't have to go back to the 7th Tower if you want to get somewhere more private.
oh, I would love somewhere more private. Why don't we find a nice place to stay at Night Market?
Sure. Let's go to the party barge. No.
If you want to take her to the
No,
party
no, no,
barge.
no, 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 no.
Duchess lowers her binoculars and whispers to Echo, "What do they mean more private? I don't know what she means."
I don't know either.
I think it's going well.
I think we did our job well.
More private. There's no one watching you. Okay. So you rent a room maybe in one of the nicer hotels of.
I imagine Muse is the best. I don't know if they do hotels.
They actually don't do hotel like hospitality stuff, so they're not like a tavern
Cool.
in combo or anything. So they don't.
There's just a tavern drug combo.
There's just a drug den
Yeah.
with their bar.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can combine as much as you like. Okay. And y'all get a room, and Rain, make sure you only have one bed,
Yep.
and you're gonna share that bed.
Yep.
Now, do you think Sylph is gonna make a move?
Roll of fortune die.
I think Sylph just wants Rain to be happy, so Sylph will ask Rain directly if she wants, like, if whatever she wants to do is consensual.
How many dies does Rain have in command?
Hopefully a lot.
More than you know. No, she doesn't even have command.
Sylph will, like,
replace with seduction.
Yeah, ask her if she can kiss her, and then that'll happen. I assume.
Oh, yes, definitely. Let me roll a fortune die real fast.
Oh no.
How
I don't like my fate being
you're not
rolled
lucky.
to.
Okay.
I only get 1d6 shot.
Yeah, only 1d6 for this one. So, you guys kind of kiss a little bit. It gets passionate, but it's chaste for the most part. And then Rain is kind of like, I think that's enough tonight. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's retire. But she cuddles you through the night.
That's all I could ask for.
There we go. I hope everyone came for the lesbian love story, because that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
45 minutes.
It was a production.
It was. This was a team effort. Team effort. Now, Duchess, your roses, discarded roses. What have you been doing with those?
The roses are coming back.
That's the space
Duchess.
I really want to explore.
Okay. She took the discarded ones
that were not quite as nice. So you probably have like 6.
Why did Logan take those?
I don't know, but you did.
I think because
You were
Duchess
in a
wanted to
snatch
feel
mood.
fancy. She was like, so she has them like in her little web room, just like, I think she's wrote a note to herself of like a secret admirer, but she just wrote it and she's like,
Is so depressing.
It's getting so delusional so fast. Okay.
Or it's
she
also
just-
it's like a trophy. It's like a trophy of us winning over.
no.
Okay.
Just
Duchess,
kidding.
it's like a
Just
whole note of
kidding.
like, I don't know. She wants to feel fancy, but also pursued. No one's been interested in her since she killed her husband, and she doesn't know why.
Well, she wants someone to be interested in her?
No. But she wants to pretend that someone's interested.
She wants.
Anyway, she has this.
She wants somebody
And
to be
she-
interested. She just doesn't
Yeah.
want to be interested in them back.
Yes. She makes sure no one else is in the tower. Nope, she doesn't do that actually. But she like has a whole thing where she's like, those scenes in movies where they're like, "Oh, thank you for the gift," and they're like, talking to themselves, like dancing around with roses. That's what Duchess is doing.
You're dancing with them?
Yeah, sure,
Do
yeah.
you give them a big sniff?
Absolutely. This is what
Okay.
I wanted. I wanted an exposure.
Okay,
Oh
you
my
give them
God.
a big sniff. And I think maybe this is after
God.
Sylph has already talked to you about how she was having an allergic reaction to them. And so you start to feel like you're having a weird reaction to them, and you've also been touching them, and your fingers are a little itchy, and your throat does feel like it's closing up a little bit, and it's harder to breathe. And then, oddly enough, it almost feels like there's water stuck in your throat, and you start hacking up, like coughing, and you can't seem to catch your breath until you're just laying on the ground and struggling to breathe. You feel as though you're drowning, actually.
Wow.
And let's see, you take level 1 harm, woozy, or sorry, sickened, and you are incapacitated currently.
Okay.
Do
What?
we know where your mastermind room is?
Yeah, we've
you've
been in
there
it.
before.
Okay.
Sickened
by love. Okay. Could I have heard you have this whole interaction with yourself?
Yeah, probably. And if you didn't hear that, you heard me drowned coughing afterwards. And
Yeah,
then maybe like
she's-
fall to
she's-
the floor.
Like, yeah, coughing, hacking, pretty bad. I mean, if you're in the tower, you probably heard.
I think I'm in the tower, yeah. So I feel like I was like, I don't know what's going on up there, but whatever. And I'm probably still mad at you for like nitpicking my my cooking as I'm like cleaning up the dishes.
Offering advice.
She doesn't know what it's like how to cook these things. And then I hear you like hacking and falling, and then I'm like, stop putting on such a show.
This food was so bad. Oh.
You're
Yeah, I think
always
this
so
is later that
dramatic,
night.
God. And I like stomp up the stairs.
Yeah. Duchess, I think you're kind of flailing about, like, and scratching at your throat, trying to get air to go, to be able to breathe.
Throw open the door, and I see this is happening, and I run and get Steph. And I go,
Okay.
Not Steph, he doesn't believe in allergies.
Steph!
This better not be allergies. Those roses.
Something's wrong with Duchess. I don't know what it is. And it's not the usual things that are wrong with her.
Okay, Steph comes running. He... let's see. Let's give him a fortune roll again. Oh,
good job,
okay.
Steph.
Good job, Steph.
It's like
Steph sees this.
He has to see the crisis. He can't prevent anything.
He sees the crisis happening, and he understands the situation.
These aren't
Deceptively
allergies. These are
quickly.
poison. That dumb Sylph. Not allergic. Poisoned.
Poison is different from allergies. Allergies are fake, but poison is real. Very real. Allergies, those are just what we call self-poisons.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, so he sees you on the ground, and he goes, What has she done recently? This is symptomatic of drown powder from...
Ugh.
I mean, she'll be fine eventually. But it's not pretty.
Echo's like, was she ever fine?
So sassy.
I think he starts maybe... I think he carried a little, like, suitcase of stuff with him. So maybe he started, like, moving through looking for some tinctures, and I think he is able to throw something together and kind of administers it, like, haltingly, like, he tells you, Echo. He's like, okay, I need you to hold her down and lift up her head, but make sure she doesn't like keep clawing at it. I need to try and get something down her throat. And so, kind of has you as a
muscle
second,
arms down, and
kind
I
of,
don't know, shoulder to hold her up.
yeah. Steph kind of like cradles Duchess's head before trying to pour like a small tincture down her throat, and I think you kind of like haltingly hack up some of it and then get some of it down, and eventually your breathing evens out, and you are also still conscious for all of this. It's probably slightly traumatic, and he says that should stop the coughing and the drowning sensation, but you'll need a more advanced medicine to deal with sort of the after effects. So basically, you're still going to be sickened unless you pay him or do something to get fully healed. You have to recover.
Well, I guess I'm the only one here, so I pay Steph.
No,
Duchess,
Duchess
pay
is here.
Steph.
Duchess
No,
is conscious.
Duchess was almost conscious, and then Steph was like, "Well, pay me," and Duchess
And
closed
she
her
pays-
eyes and.
she pays I was like, yeah, this is how you pay me back.
You don't have to do anything.
No, Echo wants to resolve the issue. She's like, here, I'll pay, what is it, 1 coin
Yeah.
to Steph.
Yeah, it'll take 1 coin to do 1 recover, but that might not cure it.
Do I click healing to do that? And Stevs is a expert.
He gets
Tier 2
3.
expert, so he rolls 3 dice.
3 dice. 4.
4 is 2 ticks?
2 ticks on it.
Okay, I'll spend a coin and just a coin falls out of my pocket, and then I'll have him do it again.
Good job,
Okay.
Steph.
Stev
Perfect.
hoovers up those coins real fast, sticks them under his top hat, and then goes back and is like, keep her here for just a little bit. I'll run out and get the medicines I need. And eventually he comes back and fixes you up.
I feel like Echo poured her a whiskey out of her little bottle, and it's like,
It's the only way
here.
she takes medicine is
Yeah.
Whiskey is her medicine, actually. Stev just dissolves things in the whiskey and is like, here, have this.
Steph pours it some. She's like, no, single malt only.
Okay. So, that's taken care of. Rain, I think, is just going to leave in the morning
Yeah.
and kind of wish you good night. Give you another little cheek kiss. Says,
I feel like she should come
see
back
you
with like a
soon.
lipstick kiss on her cheek or something.
Oh, I mean, Rain has had the reddest, brightest,
yes.
most sticky, poppy like lipstick. So yes, there's lipstick all over. So she's got to mark her territory.
Yeah. Makes sense. I'll take her back to Muse. Because I assume that's where she's going.
Yeah.
And then I'll try
You
to.
should go inside.
Do I go inside?
Yeah. All I was gonna say is Amaris was gonna give you a little like thumbs up. Hey.
Sure. I'll go
Wink at
inside.
Amaris.
Yeah, I'll go inside.
Okay. Amaris
Like-
gives you two a little look over and is like,
She
So
gives
how's
like a
your
morning
night?
shot of whiskey.
yeah. Do we need a little wake up whiskey?
I think we're okay, Amara. Thank you, though. Had a good night.
Oh, okay.
She's like the rapid roof repairman. They
The-
got right on it. It's
So
all
a
fixed.
false alarm. We called Vinny. He just exploded the whole room.
You don't have any roof to worry about falling on you anymore.
And then we just opened up one of the old other rooms that we hadn't been using at the moment. Cleared it out real fast. It's fine. We needed to do some demolition and remodeling ways. It's all in one go. Wink, wink. All right, and that's that. Rain,
That's
did you?
that.
Do you?
I'll clean up a little bit before I go back to the tower.
Yeah, maybe Amaris hands you a little.
Like, oh
like
my
a clean
god!
bar cloth, and is like, you might want to use some of this. And how'd that blindfold go last night? Oh, I guess you didn't use it.
No,
Well.
who gave you that, Mars?
Oh, just girl things.
It's kind of weird, but I guess whatever you're into.
Self, you should know. In our line of work, you need to be prepared for anything.
It's fair. It's fair. I guess. Okay, bye, Mars.
All right. And with that, we have progressed nowhere. I've had lots of fun in the meantime.
So much progression was made, Sean.
I love it. I love the downtime's fun. It's all about the characters. Okay. So, still, you have no current heist lined up. You can do some information gathering to find something, or
That just hasn't
we
told
do.
us about the ghost field map at all.
I
No.
think she had.
I thought she did.
Oh wait, I did. I was like, how about a score on the gondoliers?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then conveniently we got distracted.
But Duchess comes down in the morning, roses inside of a Ziploc bag, and she throws it down on the table, and she says, "You'll never believe it. These roses were given to me
Uh-huh.
by somebody.
Wow.
I think there's a hit.
Echo's
I think
looking-
there's a hit out on us."
Echo's looking at Sylph and she's like,
I mean, Sylph
Oh.
can tell they're the same roses that she.
Yeah. You have
got.
a new suitor, Duchess, after your hand?
Yes, someone has sent me these roses anonymously, and
And they want to kill you?
I think there's
Oh my
something
goodness.
in them. Stev had to bring me back. I don't know. I think it might be the work of this
Brought you back
Grace
from the brink of death.
individual. I don't know.
You think Grace is your suitor?
I think that we are such high-profile targets that a high-profile assassin is the only one who could send me these roses.
It's fair. It's fair. I mean, that perfect logic.
Thank you.
As per usual, I
Thank
might
you.
add. Yeah. Well,
Echo, meanwhile, Echo's like, how did last night go? Did she like my food?
well, it was great, Echo. It was great.
I knew.
Really
the
had
Balkans
that Shattered
was
Isle
the way
touch.
to
Rat
go.
Yeah.
foie gras was where it was at.
It's really hard to make rat foie gras. So
Oh, I
I'm
can
sure she
imagine. It's very
appreciated
stringy. Yeah.
it. Stringy
not
is
like
the
it.
last thing you want. Okay. Okay, good. So we're like, okay, Grace is trying to kill you, Duchess. Sounds good. But what about Echo's like, but what about the gondoliers? I haven't had a chance to go out on the water these days, and
Echo, we have a
cooking
whole
that
ass ship.
cooking that Shattered Isle cuisine. I know, we have a whole ass ship we haven't used. She's like, it's all spiffed up. I've been cleaning it up over the weekends.
Gotta
She's a
take it for a
beaut.
joyride. Yeah.
She's a beaut.
Duchess, or not Duchess. What is your name?
Whoever,
Echo.
whoever you are.
Whoever you are. We don't have time for those souped up toy boat players. Someone's have to kill me. But I guess if you don't care, we can go do that.
Duchess is like, no, we care.
You mean Echo?
Yeah.
Whoever.
Whoever I am.
Yeah, now we're all doing it. Echo is like, oh yeah, we care about it. I guess we should look into it.
Maybe Grace is a famed pirate assassin, Echo, and then we can
That
have a double bonus.
I could only hope for that. I could only hope for a double pirate assassin. Yeah, do we know anything about Grace besides she's around and out of retirement?
Um, maybe Sylphwood. Roll 2 fortune die.
Yeah. No.
Ooh, no. Okay. So no. I think the other two of you have maybe heard rumors of a famous Doskvolian assassin who used to like terrorize the city probably like a decade ago or so, and was never caught, left almost no trace, and didn't even like leave a name or a calling card really. And then I think only because Sylph was maybe a little more into that side of things, you've heard of the name and that they went by Grace. But the only thing you know is that they were an incredible assassin, never caught, always completed their jobs.
Yeah. Okay.
Cost a fortune, and they're basically mythical. Like I think a lot of people look up to them.
Yeah. Duchess, if Grace did want to assassinate you and she didn't succeed, I think you're the first person that ever survived. So that's pretty cool.
Well, yes, I'm an extraordinary person.
That makes me think it's probably not Grace.
Does not compute.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you don't think I could survive this horrific assassination attempt?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Echo's like, well, you know who might know more about Grace, and she just like pushes Sylph out the way. She's just like interjects. She's like, what about that guy who was our intermediary, who gave us a few jobs? Amancio. He seemed like
peek back and be like, also, if we're going after an assassin, what's your plan? Are you gonna kill her? Because that's a problem too.
Push you back down again.
All right, let's maybe take a quick 10-minute break, and these fine ladies can figure out a little bit of the direction to go in.
Lols, figure out. That's an optimistic.
We're gonna spend all quick 10 minutes doing nothing and be exactly where we were.
Yeah.
I mean, probably, yes.
Quick 15 minutes.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yug.
We're a little late.
We tried.
We
We
gotta
started
start
talking Christmas cookies and
We had
then
an important Christmas cookie conversation.
What's a very important Christmas cookie conversation. The most hot topics, most divisive, and
neighborly vegan Christmas cookies
Here, yes.
we're here to
And,
give you the hot takes.
on the best Christmas cookies around.
you know, ratings. That's what we'll start doing.
And based on our Christmas cookie discussion, we also didn't think about any heists.
That's fine.
Yes, we did. We said if we go against the gondoliers, we'll be at war. And then we all went, oh, don't like that.
Yeah. I mean,
And then,
we would only be at war if they found out about it.
You'd have to be like perfectly quiet, which doesn't give you rep usually.
true. Echo might want rep as queen of the canals and the seas.
Yeah, and I'd spray paint our symbol on their boat.
Oh yeah, we literally can't take Duchess anywhere without her spray painting something or leaving a note. Dear
Like I
sir,
said, Lord Skurlock seems to be also kind of trying to sniff out where you guys are, so you
So
could
Lord
do
Skr-
something to obscure
that's-
that.
separate from Grace. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lord Skurlock. Sean, why don't you remind everyone what happened with Lord Skurlock?
Why should
Because
I do that? Don't y'all
feels like a
remember?
long time ago.
How could you not remember?
No, I
Simply
remember bits.
stole
I
two
remember
artifacts
bits and
from
pieces.
him and made him very angry, and now he wants to find you and
Not
have
angry.
conversation.
Lord Skurlock, we broke into his house, we released a crate of rats, he released a water demon, we ran away.
Yeah.
And he also had
Fair's
statues
fair.
with
We're even.
vines.
Statues with vines.
Mhm.
That's right.
And then demon
and
dogs
dogs
also.
made of shadow.
Yeah.
demon dogs. That's right.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe let's not mess with him anymore.
No.
Maybe
But we
war
wanna
sounds
throw
better.
him off our scent.
You may not want to mess with him, but he wants to mess with you. All
I
right.
feel like
Gondoliers.
gondoliers.
Let's just
But
try to keep it quiet, and then we'll see how it goes.
Duchess shaking her spray paint bottle.
Gosh.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
quiet,
no,
quiet, got it,
Duchess,
got
you
it.
have to leave your spray paint bottle.
Why would I leave it at the scene?
No.
Duchess is
No.
ready to go to war.
That's because it doesn't affect Duchess as much because she gets an extra downtime
exactly.
anyways.
It's true. Technically, I have the stash for it.
Yeah.
It's only Sylph who gets affected. Let's go, gondoliers. So I feel like one day Echo just brings brings you guys. She's like, "Oh, let's go to the market," and then steers you off and is like, "Oh, look, we're at our secret ship hideout. Funny how that happened." Weird, you guys. Oh, weird. Locks the door behind you. It's like, look at this. Isn't it cool? She's just showing you all the new and improved.
Wow, it does look really good. Yeah.
Ship
I like here where you've
situation.
scratched out the foghounds and that's it. You didn't write anything else.
Stealth ship, Duchess. We don't have a cover yet. It needs
Duchess
to be a
starts
stealth
shaking her
ship.
spray paint can.
Put that down.
Okay.
This is why you guys can't have nice things. So I feel like that Dutch. That's just Echo being like, the ship is ready to go. If we want to try taking out the gondoliers, I know you mentioned Duchess, this would be a good time.
I don't know if you could take out the gondoliers.
Well, I mean, take out by taking the thing that we're taking out of the gondoliers.
Get at him a little bit.
Get at them. Take on.
Get at 'em.
Take on the gondoliers.
Mhm.
What
Take
did
on the gondoliers.
what did they want us to take? It was like a map, wasn't it?
It's not
The
really a
demon
map.
wanted you to take.
It's a special stone artifact shaped like a
map.
teardrop.
Yes.
It's not it taps into the ghost field and shows you where locuses of power are.
Yes. Okay,
She's not
Echo.
excited about it at
I
all.
have some bad news. I do agree we could take on the gondoliers, but the bad news is I don't think it's boat related.
What?
Well, I mean, if we pull up in this giant ship, they're not just gonna.
No one
Look
expects
away.
a giant ship. Echo's just like.
I mean, we could maybe do
Deep
it.
breath. Commune
We
with
could
the
use
ship.
it to get close.
She's like, okay, tell me more about this heist. What? I thought ships were involved. What is actually involved? Who?
Yeah.
Who
So
gave us, who gave
I've
us
said it
this
once
heist?
before. It came to me one day, and by it I mean a demon, and it was said we need to go get a teardrop, to find something grasshopper of power. I don't quite understand, but we're supposed to get it.
Do we know where it is?
No.
Okay, good, great.
A demon?
A demon?
Yeah, so the demon part should probably be giving the two of you pause.
Demon? Who said anything about a demon?
You just said demon.
No.
Yeah.
You definitely said demon.
No. I said.
So who gave us this?
I said
job?
Amancio.
And then are you gesturing and then suddenly your hand is revealed? Don't you have like a
Demon mark.
Does have
a demon mark on your
she
hand?
does have a mark on her hand
I do, yeah.
or her wrist, something. I can't remember.
Would we recognize it? Would Sylph?
No,
Is that a recognizable thing?
no.
Okay.
It's not a symbol that makes sense to any of you. I mean, it's unusual that Duchess would have it, but I don't think either you'd have to have known beforehand that Duchess didn't have a mark there, or it just
think
seems odd.
You'd probably know it's new. You probably don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's
So we're
okay,
either
Duchess.
She got it in jail, or
She's got those jail tats.
or it's a demon tat. Either is fine.
It's okay,
Join the
Duchess.
fun new
If you're messing with demons, I'm proud of you for dabbling in the arcane.
I don't do things for your praise, and I don't consort with demons.
Except
Alrighty then.
prior evidence excluded. All right. Yeah. So the demon told you, I think, that the gondoliers have the map. You don't know where it is, so you have to find out more information, and you'll have to get it from the gondoliers, which are kind of like the spirit wardens of the people. They deal with ghosts. And spirits.
Wait, they don't deal with the canals, Sean?
They do.
Okay.
They do.
I mean, they
I was like,
Okay, Echo.
don't take canals away from me.
If you
they,
want
they
to,
like traverse the canals for the most part, but they
if you want to turn this into a semi-boat related, why don't you go grab the gondola, not the ship, and we can go out on the canals, and I can do some ghost field stuff, and you can just take me around.
Okay, I can do that. Pout, 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 pout face. She walks back, longingly says goodbye to the new shiny ship. She's like, I'll be back, baby, don't worry. And
I think I said you had to acquire that as an asset before you could use it.
We have one in boat.
We have one in boat, Sean.
Like we spent a level up on boat.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Though that might just be the gondola. I don't remember.
I think that's the gondola.
It can be
Started with
incorporated.
that.
Incorporated. Because we have a boathouse, right? We also have somewhere to put our boat, so...
Yeah,
You have a
we got a secret place for
Ground
it.
boathouse, like dock, but oh man, I can't remember. It's been so long.
I don't think we've acquired it, but we definitely have it.
We have talked about it.
I'm positive that boat is your gondola.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the other one.
It should just in disrepair, maybe.
Well, can we tie that into this heist? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like gaining new territory or something.
You could try and take turf from the gondoliers.
That'll
But-
definitely put us at war, though.
Yeah.
That would definitely put us at war.
I have to remember how turf works.
I guess we can see how it goes. We can,
Yeah.
you know, if we're discovered, then take the turf. If we're not,
Didn't the demon say he would come back after a couple days?
we don't know that. But
What
yes.
demon are you two blabbing
No,
on about?
my notes say he did. I just was wondering if he had come back.
Might have said that.
I don't remember.
I have, maps, shall we say, that the gondoliers have. No rush, but don't test patience. Couple of days to think things over and talk to your colleagues.
Oh yeah, and then I think you'd come back and I would say yes or no,
Yeah,
something like
okay.
that.
Maybe, yeah, something. It's the fine details.
Okay, I'm going to take Echo out on the gondola
Yeah.
and randomly attune at different points to see if I can tell. I mean, if this artifact is as powerful as the demon says it is, or as Duchess says it is, then it
What
should be
demon?
detectable.
Okay, so yeah, I think you can do that just fine. I think your problem is going to be that the canals are huge. The gondoliers, I think, don't have a centralized space where they sort of their canals are all the canals of Doskvol are their turf technically.
Mhm.
Can we? I mean, maybe that's something like we look at our underground canals and passages, quays and passages, or something.
So I think you can do it. I think you're gonna have I think you're gonna have limited effect.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I also attune? Would that help?
Can you do a group?
We have. I have two in attune.
That a group action doesn't change the effect or the position.
Yeah.
You have to either set up or assist.
Or we could do a group just to get more dice.
You could do the group action would just give you more die.
Yeah.
More likely to get a crit, or just to succeed in the first place. Yeah, and I think your position's risky.
I think limited is still useful.
Yeah, you achieve
For
a partial
gather
or weak
information.
effect.
Yeah,
that's
because if
fine.
it just puts us in a general vicinity, then we can narrow it down from there.
True.
Okay, do you want to group attune? It's a first.
Let's try it. Group of two.
Risky limited.
How does Echo feel about attuning?
She doesn't do it. I think she doesn't do it like intentionally. It's more of like a gut. It's like when she's around bad things, she kind of gets, freaked out.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm gonna be intentionally like mentally searching the field. It's just like
Right.
I'll have a gut reaction to like
Mhm.
being in a place. And
Okay.
I might punch something. I don't know.
I might capsize us with the gondola.
I got a 5.
I might freak out.
Oh, and I can lead it.
Okay. Taking a long
Roll
time.
that
All right. I was real
2,
helpful.
4.
That's okay.
Okay. So you get partial effect, but you do have a consequence. So, I think, uh, so I think while y'all are kind of going around in the gondola, slowly but surely, trying to sort of, I think you know the general areas where the gondoliers kind of seem to be more heavily congregating, and you kind of attune around those areas. You see that the the ghost field does sort of strengthen near one specific person, um, but they seem to be like moving. Like you'll see it strengthen around someone, and then later on you'll see it strengthen around someone else.
Oh, weird.
Um, and so you're not exactly sure what's going on with that. And they also, I mean, they're giving off energy anyways because they're usually they relatively frequently attune.
Yeah.
I think your consequence is going to be that all this attuning has kind of like swirled up the ghost field around you, and I think you're going to be haunted, and will.
I'm already haunted.
I think a friendly poltergeist is going to
Okay,
take
that's
a
fun.
liking to the two of you.
Sure.
This will
Love
be
it.
fun, and I think I'll just roll a fate die, and we'll see what every now and then, and we'll see what happens.
Perfect.
Every time you do an action,
Perfect.
I'll roll a fate
Love
die.
it.
Sarah, you muted.
Can I check my spirit bane charm?
To resist?
Like in the future, potentially, to like resist one action.
Oh, yeah. In the future? Probably.
Yeah, okay. Fine, good.
Or
That's
do we
good.
just not want this poltergeist? Because I could just get rid of it. But I kind of
It'll be
want
fun.
it.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, it does sound fun. Yeah, let's keep it. We'll keep it for now.
It's a pet.
I think you get back to the 7th tower, and Duchess pulls Echo aside and says, Echo, I know you're real upset about this whole not using the boat thing, so I have a surprise for you. I need you to get real gussied up like you do when you're in disguise as a beautiful woman, and then meet me out front.
Oh my god, I love disguises. But I'm also very suspicious.
Yeah.
Fine disguise kit engaged.
We're just gonna look real nice and
lace
petite.
fans.
You lace fans in both hands.
Yes.
And we're gonna go just stroll. I'm gonna lead you without telling you what's happening. Like stroll next to where maybe some of the gondoliers get drunk and rowdy.
Uh-huh.
And the moment one of them gives us like any lip, I want to like fight them, and I want to gather information with skirmish, and like we're gonna beat them up and try and get some information out of them. Yeah.
I see where Duchess is going with this. She's like, blood sports. Blood sports are what Echo loves the most. And disguises. I will give her both. Echo is oddly touched.
To war!
I approve this plan.
So you're going to find a place where gondoliers get rowdy.
Yeah.
Try and beat one up when there could be more than one gondolier to fight.
Yeah.
And you're going to hope that the fighting instills them with such fear that they give you the exact information you need.
No, I think we're just going to be fighting, and then like maybe partway through the fight we're like let's like up the ante. Like if we win, you tell us something, and if you win, something or else, something like that.
We'll
Yeah.
make a wager.
Maybe, and we're trying to target one that's like already drunk so that we can ask.
You're trying
them
to
if they're,
slip
like,
them up, yeah.
Yeah, and so we can see if like there's this teardrop thing. Maybe they've seen it somewhere or something like that.
Trying to be like sharks.
Okay,
Fist fight
sure.
sharks.
Sure, love it. So I think this feels more like something that Echo would be more in the lead on. So I think maybe you try your way, Duchess, but you're not really finding anyone. And then Echo is like, I think I know a place where some fights have been happening recently. And so she like starts leading you towards
Follow me.
a new sort of underground fighting ring that is trying to get itself established. So it's pretty kind of dirty and rough and not fancy. But luckily enough, some gondoliers do like to frequent the place and are having a good time, and they do have. I guess This situation is so strange. They have one guy who wants to fight you.
I think we call him out. Like he like cat calls
them.
us or something.
We
I don't know.
challenge them to a duel.
Yeah, okay, maybe he calls you a name and he's like, "What's some pretty little ladies like you doing down here
Ladies
in the fights?"
There's no ladies
And
here,
tries to give you a
Milan.
little slap on the rump.
Well, I need to find that and link that so people can watch that episode.
Yes.
We just need that little clip, that one clip.
We challenge him to a duel.
And then we challenge him to a duel, not for honor, but for information.
Yes. Duchess is
If
waving her
you-
fan and she's like, I don't know if this is a great idea, Echo. And then she cracks her knuckles and is like, for him. And then she jumps into this ring.
Okay.
A group
Ding ding ding
skirmish.
ding ding.
Group skirmish, okay. It's gonna be 2 on 2?
Yeah.
Skirmish. Is it gonna be skirmish or is it gonna be wreck?
Skirmish.
Okay. I'm good at wrecking and not at skirmishing.
I'm good at skirmishing and not at wrecking.
Well, you could do a setup action or you could assist.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna go in and skirmish him, and then Echo could be like, "Yeah, let's go."
Oh, and then we'll trade out, and I've roughed him up, and then you wreck him.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Okay, Sean, I'm gonna set up her wreck with the skirmish, if you'd allow it. Thank you.
At this point, I'll allow anything just to get out of this nightmare. Okay. You can set up. Are you gonna set up for? Gosh, I guess I need to set the original. Okay.
We need, yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna put you at desperate limited because I think this is a horrendous way to get information.
Of course.
So very creative. I think
Of
it is
course
very
it's a
bad.
horrendous way to get information. What else do we do, Sean? Desperate limited.
So you can do a setup roll for either position or effect, and then Echo, you could push yourself if you wanted to change something else, or take up a devil's bargain for an act for a dice.
Is my setup also desperate limited? I guess how does effect work for setup?
That's a good question. I think that it is a separate role. Let's see. Let's check my teamwork tab. Set up. I think it's exactly the same. If your action has its intended result. Okay, I think for yours, I think it's still desperate, but I'm going to put you at standard because you're not trying to get the information, you're just trying to rough them up, which makes sense for a fight.
Okay. Desperate standard.
But you still have to succeed or else your setup just doesn't work.
Yeah. Do I want to push myself? No. Oh, crit. never
Oh
seen
my
Duchess throw
gosh.
down. She has been waiting for a good time to do so.
There's a lot of rage in that body.
Oh
She
my
rips
God.
off her little dress she wears the whole time, and she is in just like wrestling gear. She's ready to go.
Wow, okay, I don't even know. All right, so you skirmish with the best of them. He thinks he can take you in a heartbeat, and you just 1-2 punch, and that guy is already on his last leg. And I think you just kind of like walk out of there like all prim and proper, like,
Oh,
okay, you can
no.
take care of the rest.
I'm done here. Okay.
I think that will definitely I think that can give you a bonus to both your action roll and your effect since it's a crit. So I'm going to put you at risky standard.
So I get to roll 1 extra die, and I'm at risky standard for wreck.
No extra die unless you push
No
yourself.
extra die.
No, I set you up. I didn't assist you.
Okay. Okay.
Because setup only does affect level or position.
Yep.
And I gave you both because it was a crit.
Yep.
Do I want to push myself? Yeah. I feel like it's not even a question of Echo like deciding to push herself. It's just like the berserker energy in her has just risen to such a level that she is pushing herself because she has, engaged in Hulk mode essentially. So she sees this remarkable victory, and she snaps her fan shut and throws it away and just like goes in for this other guy who's maybe like, I'm imagining he's like looking at Duchess with his jaw dropped, and then he turns around and he just sees Echo like coming in with the
gondola.
An oar comes out of nowhere. Give him the oar. Give him the oar. Oh my gosh. Okay, roll that wreck.
And we go.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so it's success, but with consequences. All right, so I think you go in on these guys, and you do a good job. The other guy's already out for the count, basically, and this guy was no match for you and your freaky body.
I feel like Echo's eyes stop glowing, and like her clothes are torn, and she just like pretends like nothing happened. Like how Duchess is like, "What demon?"
Can I make a suggestion for a consequence?
Echo's like, "What weird body?"
Sure.
So Echo has unstable, right? That's one of your traumas.
Yes.
So Echo could take it too far. Because that's an interesting consequence that kind of ties in.
Duchess is vicious, so maybe she's egging you on the side, like, punch his brain out! And you're like, yes, I will!
You're dead!
And that puts us in a real situation, but I also really like it.
Yeah, that's a serious...
And if they don't like it, they can just resist it, so...
Oh, they being us.
Yeah.
I was like, they, the gods
I'm not there.
resist?
This guy can resist it.
He can resist whatever he wants. Okay, so... I'm
gonna be playing with this man. He doesn't like it.
Roll a fate die.
A fate die! Just one. What am I...
All right, that was the Fate Die song, brought to you by Sarah and the Eels. Backup singers extraordinaire. The chorus, you see their little heads pop out of the water. Like,
She's basically the Little Mermaid.
Doing a little 1-2 squiggle in the background.
Sean, what am I aiming for? What's good for me so I know?
A 6.
A 6. 6 is always good. We're doing regular. We're doing regular Blades in the Dark rolls.
Okay.
Okay, you failed. You go. You go berserk and lose control. The eels, instead of singing, they go. They gasp in surprise before ducking under the water, scared for their lives. And
it's a very bloody version of Little Mermaid.
and I think you go too far, like you said, and everyone starts to you see the kind of owners of the fight ring who are trying to keep it under control start rushing onto the sort of rushing into the pit to try and stop you, but before they can, you kind of just grab this guy and dash him against the ground, and you can tell from his limp body that he is not there anymore. Your
Oh, that was so refreshing.
I just feel so invigorated,
I feel so
rejuvenated.
Such a shame.
I think
That's why you never insult a lady.
They're a little scared, but also very angry, so they're all shouting at you to get out. They're just like, you know that's against the rules. This is not supposed to end in something like that. Now we're all effed over. And is kind of pushing you out and is yelling at everyone to run out, to just run and get away now that someone's died. And they're trying to, I think a couple of them, like one of the guys is shouting like, get that body out of here, get it in the canals as quick as possible.
I love how we were like, we've never killed someone in cold blood.
Yep.
And then we're like, Sarah killed someone in cold blood.
I think it was pretty hot blood, but
hot blood.
It's fine. He messed with the lady. He had it coming.
He did.
And I think as everyone's kind of being forced out, maybe you can grab like one of the other gondoliers, who's more cognizant.
Hey,
and
we just killed
obviously
your friend.
He's terrified of you, and it's kind of like, what do you want? Get away from me. I don't know anything.
We will, sugar. But first, we need you to answer some of our questions.
You see this teardrop tattoo on this girl's face? Points to the new teardrop tattoo on Echo's face.
Appeared.
We need something that looks like this, and you're going to tell us exactly where it is.
I don't know where it is. I mean, I'm new to the whole thing.
Your friend didn't know where it was either.
All I know is every now and again, the boss has it, and then sometimes she gives it away to other people. I don't understand. I don't know. And then he kind of just squirms out of your grasp and flees the scene.
Beautiful. Did we get his name?
Nope.
Hey, what's your name?
Hey, come back! Oh, don't make us come find you again, because we
I can't
will.
get the image of 4 eels being background singers out of my head with them hopping out of the water.
Just one.
It's amazing. I love it.
I'm so glad I'm appreciated.
Duchess and Echo come back elbows linked, fans waving, covered in blood. But we had a wonderful night, Slyph. You missed it.
Do this more.
I don't even know if I really gave you a consequence out of that.
You did. We killed him.
Definitely. Oh, I guess the consequence was you killing him, but I don't think that's enough for just.
And we got kicked out. I rolled a 5.
And kicked out. Yeah, but this was a serious affront. Anyways, I think the gondoliers are going to be on guard, extra heavy.
Fine.
Because
they're like
killed...
2 ladies and lace fans are out to get us.
Yeah, 2 people just killed one of our members.
There's 3 of us and 3
nearly
lace
killed
fans.
the other and terrorized one.
Commissioned new lace fan. Great. Cool. Echo, she's gonna have some eel's breath and kick back. It was a great day in her mind.
Okay, so now it's you and I's turn, Sylph.
Yeah, we all gotta do things together.
Yeah, we have to. So we know that sometimes the boss has it. So I think we got to figure out who the boss is.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do that.
Well, we could take a break.
Another
No.
break?
We'll wing it. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. And
Last
I'm coming
time
up
you
with this
winged it.
as... Yeah, it was an amazing time we killed
Someone
somebody.
was murdered.
Murder.
Okay, what are we doing together?
Okay, so you're real sneaky, right?
Mhm.
What else are you good at? Ghost
Um,
stuff.
Ghost stuff. Also, stealing stuff.
Okay.
Handling vehicles or mounts.
What?
Skirmishing. Picking locks.
Okay.
That's it.
So maybe I can consort
Uh-huh.
to maybe set up a meeting with somebody high up in the gondoliers. Not the
Okay.
leader, but like someone high up there. And then we don't actually attend this meeting.
Mm-hmm. And we just follow him back.
And then you follow them back,
Okay,
and
sure.
maybe they'll
Yeah,
talk
I like
to the
that.
person. Like we'll
Okay.
set the meeting up like we have important information for your boss.
Yeah.
And then when we don't show up, maybe they'll go to their boss and be like, we didn't get anything
Yeah.
from that.
Okay.
Or we could show up and give them fake information. Like, make it fake, but seem urgent, so that they do go back to their boss.
Yeah, maybe. That would work.
Okay. So
So I would be her prowl to follow them back to
Yeah.
just see who they go to as being the leader.
right. To be honest, I don't know if that's secret information.
Oh.
Do we know who the leader is?
That's what I'm trying to decide. I think you can find out fairly easily. Yeah, you can find out fairly easily. I think maybe you. Would any of you have reason to know it already? That's what I'm trying to think of. Echo stole the gondola from them, but did you work for them for a little bit?
No, I mean, I would know maybe in order to avoid them.
Yeah, okay, then you know. So the leader is Izel, and she is a kind of thin, willowy woman with long salt and pepper hair. She's known for being very kind, very knowledgeable, and always kind of helping out those in need.
Perfect. That
They
opens up.
exist in Doskvol? What is this?
You know, well, the gondoliers are beloved by the people.
Oh my god.
God.
I just killed
And
one.
for
Makes me
the reason
sick.
of Izel. Yeah, not great.
Good. Good decisions made by me.
Gondoliers are also tier 3, FYI.
Yeah.
So Izel probably has the map for part of the time,
Mm-hmm.
though it was insinuated that it does get handed around sometimes.
So, let's see. If they hand it around, there's probably some kind of schedule. So is there something we could do to work out, like, when it gets passed or where it gets passed?
Ooh, I have something.
Okay.
So maybe you just set out on like a week's long endeavor and you're just tailing the leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you're just reporting back to me on like where they're going, when they're going, and then I'll study all of that information to see if I can come up with a pattern.
Sure, I like that.
Okay, sure. So do y'all want to do 2 actions again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want to set that up.
Yeah, I can set up with a prowl. But you have to set
Sure.
the study difficulty first.
I love how this is the polar opposite of what we just did.
I got all that out of my
They
system.
got the bloodlust out. Yeah, now needs to put
Now I
things
gotta go
together.
back to my study and do what I do best.
I mean, I think this study is going to be controlled.
I'd say limited, maybe. It's
Controlled 0 effect.
Whoa.
For reasons you don't quite know at the moment.
That's fine. That's fine.
So you could set it up for limited effect.
Okay, and then what's my prowl?
Your prowl
The
is
same?
going to be risky standard.
Oh, risky standard. Okay. Does increasing my effect, if I swapped position for effect, does that help?
Um,
Or not really?
I don't think it's going to make change much.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's fine. I will roll prowl. Risky standard. I'm not gonna push myself. 5?
5. Okay. Why don't you roll a fortune die? 3. Okay,
Our
so
fortune die rolls have been
Horrible.
great.
I think you're prowling this after the gondoliers, and you're kind of taking the streets for the most part, because that's what you're more comfortable with, rather than
The water.
trying to
yeah.
trail them in the actual waterways and the canals. And you can keep track fairly easily of Vizel, and you notice there's a couple other people that seem to be higher up, and so you try and track them as well. And it's all going pretty well, except towards the end, you're on a low roof that you were sure you could make the jump across. No problem, easy peasy. And suddenly, it almost feels as if a mysterious force pushes you in the wrong direction, and you kind of slip and fall from this roof, and you get level 1 harm, sprained ankle.
Why do you always have to give me physical harm, Sean?
Because I know you can resist mental all the time.
But I want to use my cool power.
Well, you'll have plenty of chances, I'm positive.
Okay.
I mean, Stev can... Wait,
And
You
you
want me to
feel
resist
a
that for you?
strange, you're like, your
Oh, I
star
could
kind
just
of
resist it myself.
pulses a little. You could, yeah, and you feel a strange sort of like pulse in the ghost field.
Oh, weird. Okay, well, I'll resist it with prowess. Okay.
Sure, okay.
Worth.
So
You
then
feel
that... Go ahead.
Push, and then the shadows seem to pull you back to safety. Sorry, what were you saying, Logan?
So that upped it from 0 to limited?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm at controlled limited then?
So your part's pretty simple, or you're not really in any danger.
Okay, sure. I'll just leave it at that. Controlled limited.
Ooh.
Okay, you fail. You are trying to connect the dots and see if there's any sort of rhyme or reason to these handing offs, and sort of who might be getting it, who might not, but you cannot make any sense of it at all. It seems completely random for some reason,
For a
or else
consequence.
it's. I mean,
I was gonna say maybe I'm confident and it's wrong, so we just get -1 on engagement or something like that.
sure, if you want. You're confident on a time, and it's not going to be right.
Perfect. I come out, bloodshot eyes. Sylph, I got it down. I cracked the code. I know what it is.
I guess if we're taking a -1 to engagement, you're not right, but you're close. If that's the effect.
I mean, you think you know the best way to engage.
Interesting.
Well, we can tie that into being like knowing is this one of their strengths or one of their weaknesses, I guess.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to plan out now, or do you want to save that for next session?
We don't plan.
Well, you got to pick an engagement, or you
I
can do more
had
information gathering.
idea about an engagement that might be fun, but I don't know. We can just see how it lands in workshop.
Did we all information gather with each other?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're done
Yeah.
information gathering. So.
Okay.
Camaraderie.
Good.
We have it. So the gondoliers deal with like dead bodies because they're the people's spirit wardens. Wouldn't it
No,
be
the
fun?
spirit that
Go
they
ahead.
don't deal with.
They do
Oh,
deal
they
with
do?
the spirits left over from dead bodies that often get dumped in
What?
the canals.
It's weird.
So
Makes
they're
sense
like
now.
the layman's spirit wardens. So
Yeah.
if like a poor person has problems with spirits,
The volunteer fire brigade, but for spirit wardens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be fun to like, I don't know, get a dead body or something and bring them to us, and we can be like, I could be like the widow or something, and I don't know.
Say no more. I love it.
Bring them to us. And we think that like we attract the right people who are going to have the tier, and like you're going to have a ghosty ghost, and I get to be a widow who's grieving. And that's my idea. Thoughts?
100% on board.
that
Sean
sounds like a
isn't-
deception.
Sean.
I don't know how you're gonna get the right person to.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just is supposed to tell me that.
The right person, like how we're gonna get it so that the
The
correct
tier
person
is
with
where
it shows
you
up.
need to get it.
Well, we think we've
Yeah.
analyzed their schedule, so we would just appear on their route, like we would just appear with a dead body, like when they're supposed to pass
Or-
through that
Oh,
area.
here. Okay, Sean.
We could
here.
do the same thing, but you could be, some person in distress that's dealing with a ghost, and then they are drawn to it because of
That's true.
the
I
arcane
don't have to be a
power.
widow.
I forgot that I actually failed. I didn't just fail and get a consequence. But can I
Failed
just
on fail.
resist that then, and then will not be
Have the-
totally clueless?
Yeah.
We
No,
still
'cause I
don't know.
still
We
failed.
still know it's passed around.
Let's put it this way. I'll let you start a heist, and we'll make sure the tier is there. Is not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's all. That's all we need to know. The tier will be where we need it to be.
You will be able.
To find it.
You will potentially have the opportunity to find the tier. Will you get it? I don't know. Will you even find it? I don't know.
There will be tiers. It'll be that one or ours, but one of them will make an appearance.
Probably be both.
Probably.
Who will cry? Who will die? Next time. Blades in the dark.
That's the title for the next session.
I'm here for you.
Okay. Do y'all want to decide then on engagement and a plan?
Well, if we don't decide now, we're just going to decide literally
gonna
right
forget
before we start the
everything.
next
Let's
one.
decide
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to pick your detail, which is to the point of
Deception, I thought we said.
however you're starting the heist. If we're doing it, this widow way.
I think we should do it deception or occult could also be interesting.
Yeah, you could summon spirits that the gondoliers will then have to come and deal with. But it could also
Ooh.
get the spirit wardens.
Ooh. We've never done a cult, right?
No. Yeah, we haven't.
Well, we could
We
try it
haven't.
then. So
And we
we're
have a
gonna summon.
Let's not forget we have a poltergeist, which makes this whole thing a cult.
We're gonna try and summon a spirit in front of one of the gondolas, and so they have to stop to deal with it, and then we can.
Okay.
Take
use that.
advantage of that.
Yeah, that sounds
And
good.
I'm just a common layperson caught in the middle of this medley scheme.
You fall
Okay.
onto the gondola like, oh!
You fall into the canal after being scared by the ghost. Okay, so choose your loadout.
Normal.
I gotta be
Normal.
light if I'm in disguise, so I'm light.
Okay, and then engagement. So, did you want to try and resist that consequence, Logan? Since that consequence was going to be a minus to your engagement roll.
Sure. Would that be with insight? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Just roll something, anything.
Okay, 1.
Okay. At the last minute, you realize none of this makes sense.
No, it can't be correct. Hurry, onto that canal, over there! And then we run across town.
All right. Is this operation particularly bold or daring? I'll give you one for that.
Yeah.
Does it expose a detail or vulnerability? No. Are they strongest against this approach? Yes. Lose one for that. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? Are any enemies or rivals interfering in this operation? I guess you can have 0 dice for this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Abby, are we still on 1?
Yeah,
Do we
we're
just
still
have
on
1?
We went
I
up to
don't
2
know.
and then
It
back
might
down.
expose a vulnerability if we've analyzed their routes and stuff.
But they're specifically spirit people. They deal with spirits. So this is their strong suit. It is effective. It's going to work. Like, it's going to make a plan for you, but it is what they're best at. And are there any other elements you might want to consider? Maybe lower tier, higher tier? Oh, yeah. What district do you guys think you're doing this in?
Oh.
Do you care? I guess it's the canals, so it's kind of, it could be like in between districts, but you could do it near Crowsfoot or
What's Char Hollow? What's that?
Char Hollow is like the workers'
Okay.
space. It's where a lot of the industry happens.
So it could be, I mean, between Crowsfoot and Char Hollow. Looks good.
Between Crowsfoot and Char Hollow? Let's
That
see if
one
they
that
have
runs
anything
between
fun.
them.
Logan's got to look up all our benefits.
Well, Char Hollow, it's hostile turf. And Crowsfoot is our Devil's Bargain. Give us +1d for violent action.
Ooh.
But the ghosts will lash out too.
Ooh. Love it.
That's fun. Okay, sure. I think I'm gonna take away one more dice.
Okay, 0 die.
Higher tier than you.
Logan, you haven't rolled poorly on fortune yet.
Oh, perfect. And we're rolling 0 dice?
Yeah.
Just
okay.
0.
2 and
Just
take the lowest.
0.
Oh, you got this.
The
I'll
eels
sing a
pop out
song.
of the canal.
Oh, that's a
A
3.
3.
3.
3, so the worst option. All right, so let's see. I think the 3 of you. Okay, yeah. Let's set the scene. What's happening? So I'm assuming Sylph is trying to summon the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
But
Sylph is
secretly,
summoning the
right?
ghost
You know,
Yes.
from a hidden
From a
spot.
hidden location. Yeah.
Yes. Maybe it's not working, so Duchess is like criticizing her technique, even though Duchess knows nothing about summoning.
So Duchess,
ghosts.
you're like next to Sylph.
Yeah. It's like,
And
I've
then
seen you do it before, just do it
Where's
again.
Echo?
Echo is like waiting to be on the street, like bystander in full
Whoa, it's me.
disguise.
Okay, so you're
Uh-huh.
like
Not my baby. Yeah. Holding empty
maybe, yeah.
bundle.
Okay, so maybe you're like on the street, and the gondoliers have this ship has docked for just a moment, and some of them have gotten off, and some of them are still on the boat, and then Echo, you try and not Echo, sorry. Sylph, you try and summon this ghost, and you were going to command it like usual, and you're used to them following your orders,
Yeah.
but it's like Logan said, the spirits of Crowsfoot are hard to control and extra violent, and you're not quite used to their violent temperament. As well as, once again, something strange seems to be in the air and interfering with your sort of capabilities. And so you summon this cackling, crackling ball of energy that releases a horrendous shriek, and despite trying to command it, you can immediately tell that it is not going to follow your orders, and starts to kind of just go crazy and go after the nearest living person. The gondoliers quickly realize this is a dramatic situation they were not expecting so suddenly, and you notice that it's maybe a crew of 5 for this ship, and 2 of them are on the ship, and you can see they kind of like clutch a charm around their neck before like concentrating really hard, and the other 3 are kind of shouting and trying to get people away from the canal. And then, while you were kind of focused on the ghost, you see coming from the opposite direction another much larger ship is coming along, as all
So
of
many
these
ships.
But
sort
none
of
of ours.
people
But
deal
not
with
yet.
this now feral ghost, one might say. And we will leave it at that.
Woo woo!
Literally
So
so
excited.
Gonna be
Fun,
so
fun.
fun.
Lots of ghosties. Lots of magic.
My favorite.
All right. That means we have to do XP.
Yes.
See.
Let's see. Did you mark all your desperate rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Playbook specific triggers?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have them.
You have them. Did you achieve them?
Disguise and deception.
Okay.
Stealth and evasion.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
You were committing conspiracies against yourself. Okay.
Trauma. My trauma affected me by killing the dude.
Okay, yeah, you get one for that.
The dude. We were all comrades.
Wait, you're getting so far ahead.
I'm sorry.
We're going one at a time. You skipped. Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
I'm just so excited. I guess ish. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beliefs, drives, heritage, background.
I had a little bit of background stuff on the Grace front.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you one for Grace and maybe for Rain.
For the second bullet?
For the second bullet, because I don't think Rain, you didn't struggle with anything with the obsession
that's
with
fair.
Rain.
Yep.
But it is like a drive, a pretty big
Yep.
drive for you now.
Okay, fair. Cool.
Duchess had that psychotic breakdown in her room where she wanted to feel fancy, so she was dancing with the poisonous roses.
Yeah, count that as heritage or background, whatever. Okay. And then issues from Vice or Trauma. Yes, for Echo. Don't know if the other 2 of you struggled specifically with the listed trauma.
No, yeah.
No.
Or Vice. Okay. Crew advancement. No crew specific XP. Trigger contend with challenges above your current station. I think we always do that at the end of a score. Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one. No. express the goals, drives, inner
Crazy.
conflict, or essential nature of the crew.
We should get 2 for that, Sean.
We did it
We
a
did
number of
so
times.
much.
I'll give you 2 for that.
So many.
I really liked the backup girls for
Yeah,
the
that
rain
was good.
situation. That was so good.
Why do they want more privacy?
I don't get it.
Specifically the binoculars. That was
I don't
so
see
good.
anybody watching them.
Okay, so you get 2 for that. All right, and that is XP.
Yeah.
And that is that. We should be doing Tales from the Loop next week again.
Yeah.
I don't think we're taking any holiday breaks.
No.
Tabletop
No.
games stop for no one.
We believe in no holidays.
Maybe I'll make the next Tales from the Loop as holiday themed though.
A little festive.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Blades in the Dark is always festive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that is that. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We always have a fun time. Hope you had fun too. And let us know what you liked, what you didn't like.
And
We'd
your
love to
favorite
improve.
Christmas cookie.
Your favorite Christmas cookie?
Favorite Christmas cookie. And I'll find that Milord clip and see if we can post that.
We need
That
to.
Yeah, I was like, turn it into a GIF or something. I don't know. It would be funny.
So
It's a
good.
good one. We should rewatch that. Okay. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.